What's up, everybody? It's your boy Richard Coriel. Welcome back to my channel. For those who keep coming back, Bloods for Punishment. I love you, beautiful people. For those who are brand new, I'm Richard Coriel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is Topic Tuesdays. Now, for Tuesdays, I like to get anything that you guys want me to talk about. Whether it's ranges from politics to comics, from science to science fiction, from food to questions about me, to space, to the beyond. Whatever it is, guys, I ask that you send me messages and whatnot. Like if I know you, just send me messages or comment below. Preferably, I have you guys comment below and say, hey, talk about this, talk about that. So what I do is I gather them all, and you guys were just so plentiful, so plentiful. So thank you guys. You were generous. So I take them by random, I pick them, and I talk about them. Now, because you guys give me so many topics and so many of you were so passionate about certain topics, I decided to do a couple topics today. So depending on how long I talk about something is how many topics I'll talk about today. So if I don't get to your topic, I apologize. I'll leave it for another time. Because next Topic Tuesday we're going to do something just a little bit different. But I'll get to that in a bit. Alright, so first topic, drum roll. Awesome. Make sure this is random. Awesome, we got our first one. Awesome. Cool. Joey Medina. I picked yours, man. So, the topic or the question you wanted me to talk about today is martial arts and what is the benefit of it. Now, some of you may know this, some of you may not. I've taken martial arts for years. Right now, I'm just kind of off and on a current martial art. Things have just become so busy when it comes to doing all my artwork and starting my business successfully. But the benefit of martial arts. Now, I know some of you, or at least I know a few of you, will come across those certain people who are like, oh, martial arts, you always need to do it. You don't do martial arts, you suck. I've come across those people. They're just so jacked into doing martial arts that they have no room for anything else. Martial arts originally was used to defend yourself and to release energy from your body. Now, martial arts, there is a great benefit to it, an amazing, beautiful benefit to martial arts. Yes, if you do martial arts for a while and if you stay true to the martial art, then you become ripped. I don't want to say an extreme because it's not really extreme, but a very, very high usage, I guess you want to call that, case of this is Bruce Lee. I mean, Bruce Lee is one of the most famous martial artists out there, and he was ripped. I mean, he looked like skinny ripped, but he was stronger than he looked. I mean, he was incredibly strong for being how tiny he was, and he was scary. Most people think Bruce Lee, but martial arts, I have found through martial arts that not only breathing techniques, but just techniques outside of life that I have applied. But again, there's going to be those people who are like, if you don't finish martial arts, you're undisciplined, which is not necessarily true. Martial arts is a lifelong process. Some finish martial arts different ways. Some never finish. Some just start and never do it again. But if you ever come across martial arts in your life, no matter what road you take with it, it's always a benefit, or should always be a benefit. So that's my thing on martial arts. For those who are curious, I've taken boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, Greco-Roman wrestling, regular wrestling, and the one that I'm currently on and off with is Kuk Soo Wong. It's a Korean martial art. It's fantastic. My flexibility has grown tremendously. Well, not so much anymore, but But at the time, it grew phenomenally. But yeah, so that's on martial arts. All right, we'll go on topic number 2. Talked a little bit too much on that one. Okay, topic number 2. Drum roll. Awesome. Did a little bit of research on this one. So Robert Coryell. All right, the topic today is animal test subjects, specifically beagles. Now, quick side note, all the topics that I get, if I know very little or nothing about something, I will research it, so I'm not just going for like minutes on end and wasting your time. I like to be informed. And of course, we all know about scientific research and animal test subjects, or at least we know a little bit about it. Specifically beagles. Beagles are used mainly because of how docile they are and just how like calm, cool, relaxed they are. And so they're the main breed of dogs that are used for test subjects. Now there's the argument out there that, oh, you use animals for test subjects, that way, it's not harmful to humans. Oh, there's a difference between good science, bad science, correct science, and just science that just is unfounded. And in my opinion, animal test subjects is a science that is unfounded and just morally repugnant, to be honest. Now, how will we test this? I don't know. I am no scientist. I could not answer that question. I'm not going to have all of the answers, but there's got to be a different way, at least with some of these things, because what they do is they make, beagles, but not only beagles, but all these other animals, they make them sick. They physically harm them, or they make sure the animal harms itself in an outside way, from an outside source. We've all seen videos, or some of us have seen like horror videos and whatnot, and it's honestly gruesome. I know one guy who, just used to laugh at them, and it's, it made me sick to my stomach. And if it makes you sick to your stomach, you know that it's just not entirely right. So, in my personal opinion, there could be a better way. Do I know the way? No. I honestly don't. I would have to bring in all the options, but it's wrong. I've seen what they've done to these beagles. I've seen the shelters that have these beagles that have been test subjects, and they are. If you put them in a loving family, they get back to being normal, but they're just they're scared. I've seen it to where, someone would come up to the beagle and the beagle would go to the opposite end of the cage and just scream and yell. It's really disheartening, and I don't personally like it. It should be something that's just, no, you shouldn't use. You don't like it for some of the stuff, but they make them sick, and it's gross. It really is. But that's on that topic. So Robert Coryell and Joey Medina. Awesome. Yeah, I don't want that one. I don't know what it is, but I don't want it. Awesome. All right, third topic for the day. Yeah, because I got time. I got time for you guys. Whoosh. Awesome. Mario, you can't escape my videos. Cheating out, man. Random pick your topic. What in the past has held me back? So Mario Kaleo, my buddy Mario from One Entertainment. Mario, you can't escape. Cannot escape. So in the past, what has held me back from achieving what I'm doing now? Well, growing up as a kid, fear and always an overwhelming desire to be accepted was a huge part of my life. I was always grown up in a house that was very overcritical. And my parents are fine now, but I was an only child, and because of the circumstances that happened before my birth, they were just incredibly overcritical and, very, very sheltered. and so I always wanted to be accepted, and even cause I never grew up with that many friends. I mean, I grew up with some, and then I was always the kid who was, okay, hey, he's cool, and then I'm bored of him. That's the kind of kid I grew up, and I wasn't I wasn't very popular to say, and I hated high school. I really hated high school. I mean, a lot of people hate high school, but I really, really hated high school. But even some of the people like wasn't friends with at the time, I'm friends with again. But it just, it was not fun, and I let my fears and doubts cloud my judgment, kind of like Yoda. Fear leads to hate, hate leads to anger, anger leads to suffering. I know I'm missing one. I sense much fear in you. Yeah, it clouded my judgment and ways of thinking, and I wanted to be an artist at a very young age, but I was told by so many people, you can't do it, do something else. And because of my desire to be accepted, I followed that. I followed it blindly, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And over time, I just got tired of that fear, and I just said, you know what, fuck it. And I started getting better and better. Over time, what else held me back was, I don't want to say laziness per se, but like a laziness that stemmed from fear. Like, I'll do it tomorrow. The whole I'll do it tomorrow thing. And I did that for almost 2 years, about a year and a half. And my art became stagnant. And this was after college. And it was just, I got sick of that too. And now, in a matter of a few months, my art has improved dramatically, exponentially better than it did in almost 2 years. I mean, if you talk to my best friend from college, Dorian, you get a shout out. You talk to my buddy Dorian from college, he will tell you himself, or even my friend Devin, another shout out, that it's just where I am now compared to where I was even when I was learning is just huge. All right. I'm gonna squeeze in one more topic for you guys. I'm gonna do that to you guys. So, I'm in a giving mood. Don't say I didn't ever give anything to you guys. Don't say I'm not generous, because I'm very generous. Awesome. Dorian. Speaking of Dorian, my vision of what I see in the future. Dorian, another shout out. Dorian, my vision and what I see for the future of the MCU. We've actually discussed this, Dorian and I. My vision. My vision of the past with the MCU was the fact that, it was being a nice kid. We had shitty movies, like shitty movies just in general, like that were superhero. Don't get me wrong, 90s was awesome. To my 90s kids out there, my beautiful 90s kids. You guys are crazy. But so many horrid memories of the original Fantastic Four movies and Captain America on a motorbike. Yeah, so even when we started with Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk for the official MCU titles, it was a breath of fresh air. It was something different. These were actually good movies, and then they had a system, and the system seemed to work. And now the system seems, to me, in my personal opinion, and if I end up working for Marvel Comics, this is my opinion and not the opinion of Marvel Comics. It seems to be all their stuff is carbon copy now. Unfortunately, their system works so well, it's a carbon copy, and that's why I'm afraid for future stuff. It feels like a factory. Doctor Strange, Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Black Panther, all these next movies that are coming out and whatnot. I'm just kind of sitting here and going, am I gonna be saying the exact same movie with a different character and a different scene, but the exact same concept? I don't know. Like, of course, there's the old argument, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Very true, very true. But I can see them not producing as many movies as they promised because of the fact that not a lot of people are going to enjoy them as much or see them as much because they feel almost like a carbon copy. Now, I hate saying that because I love going to see superhero movies to this day. I mean, I love Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Valiant, Dark Horse, Image, IDW. I love all these comic book companies. Some I like a little bit more than others. Some I want to work with more than others. And despite their frustrating differences, I love comics. I love comics. It's just, I'm worried, Dorian. I'm worried for the future for MCU. Alright, so that's all I have enough time with the topics. So, to those I gave shout-outs to, thank you very much. Again, the music I make, I will make a link in the description below. So if you guys ever decide to do YouTube videos, follow that link. All they ask is that you give a shout out to them, whether it's verbal or written. And so that's what I'm doing, because this is not my music at all. Next Tuesday for Topic Tuesday, we're gonna do something a little bit different, guys. I'm gonna actually ask your best jokes. Doesn't matter what they are, I'll ask them, and I will read off the best jokes. And I think I'm gonna do that every first Tuesday of the month. Just kind of have a little system for you guys. It depends on how well it goes, like how well it takes off. So if it takes off pretty well, I think that's what we'll be doing for first Tuesdays, and then the other 3 Tuesdays or 4, depending on the month, we'll be just doing this. So guys, again, if I didn't get to your topic, I will keep these and save these topics for another time. Guys, keep giving me more topics. If you want me to talk about something, comment below, please. I beg of you. Or if you've got jokes for me, comment below, guys. If you like my stuff, like, subscribe. And again, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. It's your boy, Richard Coriel. Time to say adieu. Be excellent to each other, people.